here and really grateful for this chance to share poems precisely against the pandemic, which, I can't help but note has killed so many, 150,000 and more just in the United States. These are very, very difficult times, and I find that poetry helpful as we face this pandemic. I'm going to read from this book, The Migrant States, a new book just out from Hanging Loose Press. And if there's time, I'll read one poem from a new book in French, Sur l'île nostalgique. Mind breathing. I have missed mind breaths, left by accident at a bus stop in Waialaikahala in 1979. 2 years earlier, I heard Allen Ginsberg sing Father Death Blues from the manuscript. On November 17th, 1960, I breathed for the first time without maternal assistance on a cot at McCarthy Nursing Home, a few blocks from our residence in Colombo. Alan brought a harmonium as a carry-on music box on his flight to Oahu. Back then, nobody examined strings for chemical traces, death marches, laments. My most treasured documents, letters from Alan to my father, paintings by Jose Luis Cuevas that graced the front cover of my first Spanish book, comment from a certain President Clinton about the tsunami and poetry, together in a file that disappeared in 2006 after our house was ransacked by unidentified human beings in search of food, drink, money, and letters written by the author of Mind Breaths. This is not a joke. I bear witness to these losses here as my own attempts to speak in breaths shall infuse a poem able still to coagulate, distill, strain a few thousand disparate disappearances into verse. Friends and readers, hypocrites, I love associating with the most damned dramatic traditions, and saints, Francis, whom I embraced at confirmation, and many other inspiring staffs, for each day and hour of our persistent walking ahead in spite of inclement accidents, robberies, forgetfulness. Come and drink. The book goes throughout America, to Peru, to Colombia, to Haiti, as well as these United States. The avocado season is over. The season of avocados is over. The most beautiful girl in town is about to marry a man across the water. My brother is busy with his manuscript. Time to share ideas in a book has gone to the country without a hat. Accept reality. Don't live anymore in fantasy. You are getting along in years, but have only spoken Creole for 2. You have a great long life ahead. Think, reflect, tell all the new families congratulations, good luck. Then write again about your life in Haiti when the avocado was in bloom. There's a lot of nostalgia in this book. This one is called Baila, which is the Sri Lankan term for its dance music, coming from the Portuguese. Baila your troubles away. Folks at home love sea cruise and saving the last dance for you. Their eyes become stars humming green sleeves before breaking out on the floor to rock around the clock and living on Tulsa time. They ask, have you ever been lonely? Have you ever been blue? They dance to tunes from abroad, but really go batty when Baila spins from inside the drum and coconuts drop on our head. Ayo machan, wear a hat, clap hands, shake hips, baila, baila. And now I'll read a poem from this book, Sur l'île nostalgique. And this brief poem is called Le Pays à côté. Viens avec moi, La porte est ouverte, la citerne pleine. Il y a toute une île pour l'explorer, un univers dont la mer est sur la terre. Mais en même temps, répondit la question, pour combien de temps? Un mois, un an, une vie. Et si le chat a 9 vies, pourquoi pas l'homme? À l'étranger, de pays en pays, jusqu'à l'arrivée au pays sans chapeau. La roue de l'enterrement dans le cœur d'une heure en centre-ville. And I will finish with 2 poems towards the end of Migrant States. This one is called Summer Chess for Anandan. You go now, and I am sad, and the sadness will spill into late summer and autumn until we meet again when the leaves fall and chestnuts smack our memories alive. And you ask, Dad, did you always walk in Regent's Park when leaves turned red and yellow, and the morning bristled, and the sun seared yet left your skin cold? A cold sun, Dad. I feel it too. This summer that I thought would go slow has turned now into a sprinter's dash. And what's to do? Yes, write and fill days with friends and games and sums until next summer, until the next time we go to bed and know there's no morning flight and your queen and rook are ready to trap my king. Morning Mass, Halloween for Lola. Hushed tones, place of worship, early morning. A woman kneeling in the pew could not get up. The priest brought her communion, then another parishioner called for an ambulance. The fireman, a friend of the ambulance driver, arrived in his fire truck. They worked together naturally. What to do now? Walk to the font, dip fingers in holy water, then go out to my car. Paramedics will lay her on a stretcher, pump her heart, wheel her away to the hospital. Life is coming to its end. A repeat. In my dad's case, his heart stopped while he kneeled at a pew. Nobody could revive it. He would have loved to see my daughter smiling as she guards the witch's cauldron this Halloween, sweets in hand. Thank you very much.